Welcome back to my channel. Today we're testing Haus Labs because it is now released at Sephora in Germany. So if you want to see my review of 5 products of Haus Labs, then just keep on watching. This, by the way, is the finished look. Listen, there is no eyeshadows here. I picked up some products from Haus Labs. Haus Labs is now released here in Germany at Sephora. So if you want to try that and you're from Europe, from Germany, I will leave the link down below. And I picked up the foundation as well as the concealer. Both of these shades are, this is I think 70 Fair Neutral, 70, yes, 070 Fair Neutral, which is a good shade for me. If you're lighter than me, this is not going to work. If you're deeper than me, this could be working for you. And I also picked up 01. This is also Fair Neutral, if I'm not mistaken. This is, by the way, this one, the foundation has a pump. This has a regular, I wouldn't say regular doe foot, as you can tell, but it works quite well, if you will. I also picked up 2 face products. There were no bronzer in this release. I'm thinking, and I think like when I talked about the blushes and the new packaging, I talked about the products that probably the bronzers will also get the new packaging. I did pick up though the blush, and this one is in Pomelo Peach. And again, I did use that. You can see that on my face. It is gorgeous. Just telling you. And then I also picked up one of the highlighter. Again, this is the packaging. It's bigger than the blush, which again they changed with the new packaging, that they are a little bit smaller, which again I don't have anything against that. This is the shade Sunstone, and this is seemingly the lightest shade except for the silver one they had. And then I also picked up one lip product. There were 2 releasing, if I'm not mistaken. One is a lip oil and one is the PhD, what is it? It's the PhD Hybrid Lip Glaze Gloss. I picked up the shade Praline, so you will see that in action as well. Again, I'm wearing that today. These are all the 5 products I picked up from Sephora. These were the most interested, or I was the most interested in all of these 5 products. The foundation, the concealer. There was a powder which I did not pick up, and there were, I think, eyeshadow sticks, if I'm not mistaken. I did pick up, again, 2 face products and lip product. Listen, this stuff was expensive. I'm telling you, I paid for 5 products around 184 euro, if I'm not mistaken. So this is not for the faint of heart. If you're like cheap as me, I was like, do I really need all of these products? And I was like, listen, girl, do it, press that button. But it was really difficult, I'm telling you. And it was not easy for me because I'm a cheapskate, and normally I would skip that, but I do wanted to try these. And I was like, okay, listen, I heard so many great things about the foundation as well as the concealer. So I was like, listen, I need to pick that up. And of course I wanted to pick up a blush. Listen, we have to. Again, I did not pick up a bronzer because there were no bronzers, and I'm pretty sure that they will like re-release them with new packaging as well at some point. By the way, packaging wise, they are really nice. If I'm thinking about the price, they're not really heavy, if you will. This is beautiful, don't get me wrong. It's a really, really pretty compact. Again, all of these are like stamped with an H for Haus Labs. Again, this one is a little bit more heavy, also a little bit bigger. This one is one of those iridescent packaging, really, really cute. And then we do have a bigger, again, pen with, all of them have mirrors, by the way, really nice. Again, this one is feeling or looking and feeling a lot like the Sigma lip oil. And then we do have, again, both of these products, which the foundation is really heavy. This is, I think, Glaze, if I'm not mistaken. And yes, they do have a pump, at least the foundation has, and then again this one has a doe foot applicator. So if you want to see all of them in action, I will put to the part where I'm just having the brows on and no primer, by the way, where underneath. I will try though in the future to do that as well. So let's part this and go with the tutorial part. Let's start. I wanted to pick up the foundation, and I did. This is the Fair Neutral shade 70, if I'm not mistaken. Is it somewhere here? Probably not. This is the outer packaging, I will start today with Clean Face, just my usual moisturizers. And well, I did already swatch it just to be sure. This is again the shade. I hope this is working out. It's Fair Neutral 070. Listen, I wanted to have the 40, but it was sold out, even pre-release. So we have to deal with that. And yeah, let's start. Hopefully that works out. It has a pump, which, I mean, I'm grateful for that. Okay, let's try this. Again, 70. Fair Neutral, I'm hoping, listen. It does not look bad. Hopefully it's not too bad though. I will just put that on my sponge. I'll do that in with the mirror and see how this is working. Again, wanted to have a lighter shade, but they were sold out. Even like there was a pre-sale on the app, and even then it was sold out. But I'm hoping that even though this is like a deeper shade than I would want it to, it will still work. By the way, there is no primer involved. I'm just like putting that again on the moisturizer. That is looking quite nice. Do enjoy the color. Again, I would prefer a little bit of a lighter one because again, it's a little bit deeper than I prefer, but it works. It's not too deep, but you definitely can tell it like even out like this part of my face. Normally I do have a little bit of redness there. That works quite well. Let me do that on the whole face and I will be right back. I would say this is a light to medium coverage. I won't say like you can maybe see a little bit of redness picking through. It's not bad though. Does look really nice. Again, would try that with a primer that is a little bit more suited for like, listen, I was really lazy with my skincare and it shows. I'm so sorry for that. That's not the fault of the foundation. But again, color-wise, not bad. I did try to see if it's like deepening further or is like going a shade deeper or something like this. I could not find that. So hopefully that is not going to happen, because otherwise I will look like an Oompa Loompa. I do think also that neutral shade is quite neutral. Like again, I do have a neutral undertone and I don't see that it is too yellow or too pink at all. I did pick up, because the shade was available, the concealer as well. And this one is in the shade 01 Fair Neutral. And I feel like hopefully that will work. We'll find out. I did not try again any of these products. This is a first impression. Oh, interesting. It does have like a doe foot applicator. It's a little bit flatter on one side. Okay. Like listen, this shade, I feel like it's not the lightest shade. If I'm remembering correctly, like the lightest shade was white. For the foundation, totally. Okay. I mean, I could see like the shade is really nice. I could see myself using that quite often. Let's see how this is blending. Again, all of these products I am reviewing today are first impressions, so just keep that in mind. I will of course test them further, test them with some primer, with different like settings, powders, see if that is working. Well, this definitely is, I would say, coverage-wise, similar to the Maybelline one that I'm using currently. I do have a problem with that because I do have like, look at this. This is horrendous panda eyes, and I'm sorry for that. And normally I would go in with a corrector first just to cancel out the like purpley shade. But I feel like, look at this. That's not bad, to be honest. That is really not bad. It's not like the best coverage ever. Again, don't expect that, but I feel like it's a really nice coverage. If I again would go in with a corrector and cover up a little bit of the purple, I feel like it would even look better. But because I'm not doing that, because again it's a review, yeah, we'll see about that. I will let that dry a little bit. I will powder that, and then we will see. We'll do a little bit of bronzer and contour as well, because we do have other like products in the range of the face products, and then we do have one lip product, and I'm super excited about these. Okay, we're back in the business. If you ask yourself why I didn't have a bronzer, did not release, I'm pretty sure it will like make a new packaging appearance. At least that's what I think, because the blushes, as I picked up this one, has a new outer packaging, and this one again is indicating the color. And I'm pretty sure that we'll do the same with the bronzers as well. So I picked up, again, no bronzers releasing here, I pick up the shade Pomelo Peach by Haus Labs. This is indeed the new packaging, and we do have like a H imprinted for Haus Labs, which, I mean, who could argue? There is also a mirror, if you see that there, and they can like be opened to this point, which sometimes I do enjoy, sometimes I don't. But I mean, listen, this color is like screaming my name. I did hopefully pick up, let's see, enough product, but not too much. Ooh, this is such a pretty color. Like, look at this. Definitely buildable, not too pigmented. Listen, if it's too pigmented, we do have a problem, because then you can't blend it out. But this color, ooh, 100% my thing. I wish that there would be, there's one neutral shade as well, which I did not pick up because, listen, totally up my alley about that. But I wish there would be more neutrally shades, if you will, but maybe they release like in the future more neutral shades as well. Like, look at this. Isn't that pretty? Oof, I love it. It definitely is working quite well. Again, I just powdered a little bit just in the T-zone because that's where I'm getting oily. So that's a great thing. Let's go to highlighter. Listen, they had a big, like, there was a lot of highlighter, if you will, but there were also like a silver, a straight up silver. And I was like, should I pick up the silver? But I'm not a fan of silver. It's like a cool tone highlight. Not a fan of that. So I picked up the shade that I thought was the lightest, except for the silver, which is indeed Sunstone. This is, by the way, the old packaging. I feel like they were similar, and they re-released these in this packaging where you can indicate which color it is, as well as it's a little bit smaller. And I feel like if you are like light as me, there could be also some shimmer bronzers in the run as well, because they definitely go a little bit more deeper. And this is the Radiant Gel Powder Highlight. And I'm hoping that this is working, because listen, it looks really, really pretty, but I'm like, is that going to work for me? Because again, this seems to be the lightest shade, at least as far as I can tell from the swatches. So I'm a little bit curious, and I'm a little bit, you know, will this work? Will this not work? But we will find out. We will just test it out in hopes. Listen, none of this stuff, by the way, was cheap. I'm just telling you. Oh, let's hope this is working. By the way, this is super damn cute packaging. I mean, look at this. Isn't that gorgeous? Again, I wish I had these like bronzers were released as well, but they were not. So we'll have to work with that. This definitely is more gold than I would prefer, but it does not cast something. So the base is quite, ooh, oh, that's pretty. I mean, listen, if you release like a really goldy highlighter, do it without a base, just saying. So it can glow, but it's not like extreme. I feel like in this area you can definitely see the color, you know what I mean? So that is really pretty. Will it be my favorite highlighter though? I feel like it's not. Maybe in the summer. Listen, I don't tan at all, but you know, sometimes you do want to have a little bit of a goldy glow, if you know. Ooh, do enjoy that. Yes. So happy that it worked out. Listen, I was really like questioning the choice of the foundation and the highlight, and I am positively impressed. Let's talk about lip products, because that's the last product I bought, and the like the choice were lip oils or lip glazes or things, lip glazes. And I picked up, again, all of the packaging is similar, like it's a white base or creamy, it's not quite white packaging, and then we do have an indicator what product it is, what color it is. Same goes for this. I picked out the PhD Hybrid Lip Glaze, and this is the shade Praline, because I was like, listen, why not? I did not want to pick up a lip oil because I do have tons and tons of lip oils, and I was like, hopefully this is not Plumping, because I think I saw somewhere that this is Plumping, which I not like that, but I was like, listen, we're going with it, we're trying this. I mean, it could fit quite well to my shirt. Let me, ooh, it has an applicator like the lip oils I'm from by Sigma. Yes, Sigma is the right one. Let me, I did not indeed like line my lips. I just wanted to see how the color is without a lip liner. I feel like that is the best choice to make. See how opaque these are. I don't think these are extremely opaque, to be honest. The color is stunning though. Like, look at this. I can live with that. Again, the highlight is a little bit, the highlight is a little bit yellow. I do think though it looks amazing on the camera. Hopefully it will. If you ask yourself, big lips, I'm sorry, I need to like dip into this one-on-ones. Like, look at this. It gives a little bit of color, but it is quite sheer, which, love that. Not goopy. Really nice. I don't feel like this is giving off extreme color, which I don't hate. I mean, this is a quite brown lip product. Don't have a lot of brown lip products, to be honest, but I mean, look at this. Ooh, this is kind of cute. This is really kind of cute. I love it. Again, it's just really sheer. And I have it everywhere. It's really sheer. It just gives a little bit of color. Does it sting? No. Amazing. Love that. Okay, guys, that is so far everything. I will do my eye makeup and I will be right back, and we'll see how everything settled down, if there is creasing, if there is like fading or something like this in a sec. Let me do my eye makeup first though. So I finished my face, by the way. This is the first look with the Gloomy Garden eyeshadow palette. So if you want to see that, I think it will be live next week, if I'm not mistaken. So just, you know, so far so good. Listen, this is looking gorgeous. I don't think the foundation like deepened in a color at all. Concealer wise, really nice. Do have to say though, I need to try them a little bit further, also test them with different powders, with a better skincare routine. That's just my thing, you know what I mean. Absolutely love the blush, definitely. The highlight again is a little bit too warm for me. I wish it would be a little bit lighter, but it's not bad at all. Like, I do enjoy, first of all, I do enjoy the packaging. Like, look at this. Oh, isn't that gorgeous? It is. I do feel though that, yeah, it is working. If you're lighter than me though, I would not recommend this, because I feel like for me, it is working so far so good. But if you're lighter than me, I don't think this will work at all. Like, listen, then it's maybe a little bit too gold. Again, not the biggest fan of gold. I would have gone with a more neutral shade instead. Again, there was like, I feel like this was the lightest shade except for the silver. We have to do with that. Do have to say though, I'm torn a little bit about the product. It looks amazing. It is stunning. It's so damn pretty. It did not settle into my fine lines at all. It's really nice. It's really hydrating, beautiful. But I do think like this seemed to be more of a lip oil type of a product, if you ask myself or me or whatever. Like, because I feel like it's not as pigmented as it could be, which again, I'm not mad about it, but it's also not giving me enough, if you will. I love it. It's really nice, but I feel like I was expecting a little bit of more color or something different. I am not sure. It's gorgeous. I love it, but it's like, is it though a lip oil though? Like, I feel like this formula seemed to be reminiscent of the Sigma lip oil. because it, again, it is really, really sheer. If you love sheer, this could be amazing, you know, don't get me wrong. Yeah, I feel like none of these products are duds, which amazing for that price, guys. For that price, yeah, what do you think? Do I look pretty? Again, I will keep you posted on the foundation, and sadly for me I have to say that sadly for me, I can't, like, it's really late in the evening, I can't wear this out today, so I'm not sure how it will settle. So if you ask yourself, if I didn't leave a pinned comment, remember me please that I do, how everything wears. Again, I need to try that on a different day though. So far though, I absolutely love it, and I am happy that it works out quite well, because otherwise I would be really, really torn about that, because listen, it's not cheap. None of these products are cheap, and if they are not good, then I would tell you, you know what I mean? But other than this, again, love the eye makeup. You will see the look and the review next week about the Gloomy Garden thingy. So yeah, let's wrap this up. So far, everything first impression wise is amazing. Again, if I did not say otherwise in the comments, you will find it. If I forgot, please remind me to pin down a comment how everything wore, and if the blush is still there. Again, I can't test it today, I'm sorry for that. But yeah, this is the finished look. I hope you really enjoyed this first impression from Haus Labs Beauty, and I hope it helps at least a little bit. Again, if you're lighter than me, this is really like on the edge for me. Go with neutral 40 or even lighter. There was, I think, like, listen, there were lighter shades as well. There's a white shade as well. This one, really, really pretty color though, perfect for me. So just so you know, yeah, if you have any questions or you want me to try another product from Haus Labs, please leave it down in the comments. I really appreciate also if you subscribe to this channel. It is the red button directly beside my name, and be here in my small little YouTube family. And I wish you a beautiful week, and we see us next week. There will be no Sunday video this week because it's Easter, and we will travel, so just so you know. Yeah, I wish you a beautiful week. We see us next week, so bye guys.